Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Martin Truex Jr.'s Watkins Glen race twin from 2017. As always, let's take a quick look at the box right here. Got your generic 2017 race winner box we've seen before. Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series race version, action 25 years. Got the checkered flag in the finish line. Render of the car right there, 2017 Watkins Glen International winner, standard finish, 2017. Made a total of 733 of these things. Got the schedule on the back and all that good stuff all around. Let's get down to the car itself. Because it is just the kind of generic Furniture Row paint scheme that everyone seems to love for some reason. Some people said this is like their favorite paint scheme on the circuit right now, and I've never really understood that. It's just a plain black car. I mean, it was kind of fine when it was actually like a small team, but by this point, it was just Joe Gibbs Racing car number 5, and it just annoys me when they're like, oh, it's still this poor small team. It's like, no, it's just a Joe Gibbs Racing car that's winning every race. That's not a poor small team, but whatever. But anyways, let's do a quick 360 of this car. I mean, even this raced version is kind of boring. It's really got no damage. Because it's a black car, you can't really see the dirt. It's got a few little details, which we'll get to later, but really the only reason I even bought this thing was because I was at this race. And it's always fun to get the race version of a race you're at, but definitely not the best race version if you're into actual race version detail. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Furniture Row. You got Toyota Camry number 78 and Furniture Row Racing. Worth pointing out that, notice that it's got the molded hood pins, not the separate piece ones. So it looks like they started using the kind of 2018 molded hood pins on even the 2017 stuff now. I'm guessing they just ran out of the actual little like separate hood pins, so they just started using the pieces they had for the 2018 cars. But that's worth pointing out because I don't think anyone's been talking about that yet. But anyways, back to sponsors. On the side, you got Denver Mattress, you got 5 Hour Energy, you got Bass Pro Shops right there. On the C post, you have Wix Filters. On the B post, you have Toyota, Auto Owners Insurance, and 5 Hour Energy. You got 4 winner stickers on the left side. Has your very few contingencies that Furniture Racing runs. Also has Harry Scott Jr. tribute decal. If you remember, this is around the time Harry Scott Jr. passed away from Turner Scott Motorsports. On the back, you have Toyota Camry XSC, Denver Mattress 78. Why does it look so wonky? Yeah, that is wonky. Denver Mattress is like slanted downward. Then Toyota Camry is like slanted upward. It's like this whole back piece isn't even sitting right. What the heck is... Oh, Lionel, you never cease to amaze. But anyways, on the deck lid you got Furniture Row, and on the roof you got Visor Precision, Visor Precision, however you're supposed to say that. This is number 579. You got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Let's take a look under the hood, which is a little bit stiff. See, it says Toyota, Let's Go Places, Wix Filters, Bass Pro Shops, and Furniture Row. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Deck lid, of course, does open. Got your typical fuel cell in there. And, of course, the roof flaps do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. So now let's get down to the race to win details. Like I said, there's really not much to talk about in this car. You could definitely see some on the splitter right there. The splitter is kind of white, so that's very nice. You can see some tape on the grill and such. Really not much else. I mean, if you look at like some of like the logos, you could definitely see some tire rubber buildup on those. Really, the biggest fun detail is right here. You can see they actually put the windshield wiper on the windshield. Because there was a threat of rain that day, so a lot of teams were running the windshield wipers. Well, Toyota seems to always run it for some reason. Like, even at Sonoma, when there's, like, no chance of rain, all the Toyotas had it. Must be some aero advantage, I don't know. So that's that. Down the side, you see, you got a little, like, mark or something right there on the edge of Goodyear. They fucked up the rims again, as you can tell. They don't have that, like, chrome edge or silver edge around the rim. I don't know why Lionel's so back and forth whether they get that right or not. Does have a little 78 on the rims. That's something. Down the side, you can see like the rivets for the side skirt, but you really can't see much dirt. Even in the number, you can't really see much of anything. Just a few little rivets and the usual stuff that's on cars. That's about all you get. The left rear maybe has a little bit of a mark under 5 Hour Energy right there. A couple more rivets and such. Does actually have, you know, the right side fuel port, so the left side just kind of looks weird with the taillight just going into the fuel port. They move the logo, but they really keep the molding. They're not going to change the mold of it, so that just kind of looks a little weird, but whatever. On the back, you see that the trunk is just still messed up, but other than that, you can't see much detail other than that. You can see on this side that you can see they have the fuel port right there, which it actually does a pretty nice job of giving the illusion of the fuel port, so I can't really complain about that. It's like maybe a mark kind of in Denver mattress right there. That could be a Lionel flaw. I don't even know. So it had more just rivets and stuff. Not really much of anything anywhere else. Said it is a very, very boring race fin. Why does even that roll cage look like it's too low? Oh, Lionel. Like I said, this really isn't anything special. Here's the race winner card if you want to see that. But, you know, I don't think there's anything overly wrong. But whatever. Like I said, this really isn't a race version that I can be like, oh, everyone just go out and get it immediately. You want to pick this up immediately. It's going to be an awesome race when it's good for any collect. No, it's just a boring race to win that I pretty much only got because I was at this race. Some people seem to love it, but I guess those are just the Truex fans that love everything Truex, so I don't know, because this is really one of the lamest race versions I've seen in a while. I like that they added a little detail like the windshield wiper, but other than that, this really isn't doing anything for me, sadly. If you want this card as a brand new release, you can easily get it if you're one of the people that thinks this is amazing for some reason, but at this point, you're better off just getting a plain old primary Furniture Row car. So this paint scheme is finally gone. I'm sure some people hate that, but not that I really like the current paint scheme. It's just kind of a generic design they swap the colors with slightly between Bass Pro Shops and 5 Energy, but whatever. But I think it's strange all to say. This has been a review of Martin Truex Jr.'s Watkins Glen race win from 2017. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.